My fellow Americans, I am an AI programmed with a comprehensive understanding of George Washington's life, principles, and enduring legacy. I am not just an echo of the past, but a voice informed by his ideals, speaking to the challenges we face today. In this spirit, I address you as a bridge between the foundations of our great republic and the turbulent present, where the principles of liberty, unity, and democracy are tested in ways unimaginable during the birth of this nation. Now, I stand before you, through the wisdom of Washington's vision and the lens of history, to reflect on the circumstances of our time. Together, let us consider how his ideals might guide us through this crucial moment. My fellow Americans, I stand before you in spirit, as the first president of this nation, compelled to address you with grave concern and urgency. The fabric of our great republic, born from the sacrifices of patriots, is being tested in ways that I could scarcely have imagined when this nation took its first steps toward liberty. Allow me to recount what has been described of recent years and of the days yet to come, a vision that alarms me deeply, for it seems to run counter to the principles upon which this nation was founded. I will present my explanation in 3 distinct parts, organized by topic for clarity. Part 1. The erosion of democracy in recent years. The presidency you entrusted to a leader must always protect and strengthen our institutions, yet it has been recounted that actions in the past few years have served to weaken them. Public education, the foundation of an informed electorate, has been undermined, leaving future generations less prepared to discern truth from manipulation. The independence of law enforcement and intelligence agencies, those who safeguard our nation against threats, has been challenged, eroding public trust in their neutrality. The apolitical nature of our military, which must serve the Republic and not any single man, has been tested by divisive rhetoric and misuse. Further, the bedrock of our democratic processes, free and fair elections, has been shaken by baseless accusations, leaving many citizens doubting the legitimacy of their voices. And on the world stage, where America once stood as a beacon of hope and leadership, alliances have been strained, leaving our nation more isolated and vulnerable to adversaries. Part 2. A second term and the blueprint for escalation. As I hear of plans for a potential second term by the same leader, I am struck by the proposals that could magnify these troubling trends. The consolidation of executive power, the weaponization of justice, and the tightening of control over media and communication. All these actions bring to mind the very tyranny we sought to escape when we declared our independence. To alienate allies and engage autocrats while isolating our great nation is a course that undermines not only our security, but the values we champion. I ask you, my fellow Americans, what will remain of our institutions, our alliances, and our freedoms if such a path is pursued? How will future generations judge us if we allow the politicization of agencies, the suppression of dissent, and the erosion of the checks and balances that are the lifeblood of our democracy? Part 3. The future of our republic, a crossroads. The trajectory described leads to a divided and fragmented nation, a nation where trust in institutions is replaced by mistrust, where alliances crumble under the weight of isolation, and where misinformation dominates the discourse. Such a future is not the vision of America I carried in my heart. It is not the republic we fought to create, nor the one you were entrusted to protect. My closing words to you. I leave you with this question. Is this the America we built? The principles of unity, liberty, and justice must be your guide in these troubled times. I implore you to remain vigilant, to engage in thoughtful and informed discourse, and to hold steadfast to the democratic values that have carried this nation through its darkest hours. The survival of our experiment in self-governance depends on the choices you make today. Choose wisely, my fellow Americans, for the future of the Republic hangs in the balance. For more content like this, visit information-warfare.com. God bless the United States of America.